When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
If new home construction or a major renovation project is at the top of your list for 2025, then let's kickstart your plans with a rate as low as 4.99% APR. A construction loan at Dakota Land Federal Credit Union is tough to beat and definitely something you can build on. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com for details or stop by a friendly and convenient branch location today. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too, from carry pet to livestock. They're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call
On behalf of the Redfield High School staff, I welcome you to our annual high school awards program. Before we begin this afternoon, we would like to take a moment to recognize the organizations, families, and individuals that make possible the scholarships and awards our students will receive. Would all the people involved in the scholarship and or awards please rise to be recognized at this time. Thank you very much for your support of the Redfield Public School. We'll start with Perry Schmidt giving out the VFW scholarships.
Good afternoon. VFW once again is going to give away a prize to the graduating senior boy and girl who have excelled in a combination of both athletic and scholastic achievement. This year the winners are Colin Dean and J.D. Turner. Please come forward. And on behalf of the 40 and 8, Voyager 1556 of Redfield, we're an honor society of the veterans here in Redfield. And our goal is to help people that want to go into the nursing field. And again this year we have a person to come up here and receive an award for $250 towards her nursing. Paige Lewis, please come forward.
We will now have Brad England, Post Commander, give out the American Legion Awards.
Good afternoon. I'm with the American Legion, giving off the scholarship for American Legion Citizenship Award for a female and male. And this year it'll be J.D. Turner and Colin Dean. Long way to go. I also have for the junior high and high school, I can't remember which one this is, but we have Tatum Zenz and Eli England.
Mr. Bob Tiff will now give out the next 3 scholarships.
Good afternoon, everybody. No class this afternoon? Anyway. Roll call is taken. Everybody present. Welcome, everyone. Again, this year I have the pleasure of giving out scholarships to very deserving students. Very happy for this. It's a pleasure to do this. Juniors, I want to stress one thing before I get started. Next year, apply for scholarships. Please. I Cannot stress that enough. Maybe my phone can't tell me. Am I gonna get in trouble? My wife's not here to tell me what to do, so. Okay, we're gonna get started. First of all, first scholarship to be given is the Lawrence Moeller Memorial Scholarship. Lawrence Moeller was a farmer who lived in the community of Redfield for many, many years, raised a family, sent his children to Redfield High School, and his family has decided to give a scholarship each year in his memory. This year's recipient of a $250 scholarship goes to Jackson Etheridge. Next we have the Dave and Marion Moeller Memorial, or not Memorial Scholarship, they're both alive yet, so it's just the scholarship. Dave and Marion, David worked for the city of Redfield for over 30 years in the city water department. Marion worked at the developmental center for, I think, more than 30 years. And they've taken upon themselves, you see them around all the time around Redfield mowing yards. They've done that for years for people around the community. This year they're giving away a $250 scholarship, and that goes to J.C. Hoffman. Next we have the Leland and Lucille Strahl Educational Trust Fund scholarships to be given away. Leland and Lucille farmed up by Ashton. They had no children. They strongly believed in higher education, even though I don't believe either one of them made it past the 8th grade. In those years, you just didn't do that, you worked. They set up a very large trust fund to be given away, and I have the pleasure each year to present these scholarships. This year, they're giving away a total of $52,000 in Redfield and $52,000 up at Northwestern. Each scholarship here in Redfield will be for $3,700. The first recipient is Brooklyn Rishi. Next, J.C. Hoffman. Next recipient will be J.D. Turner. Next, Brinley Newharth. Next recipient, Jack Mills. Next, Madison Seabright. Our next senior, Alan Stoner. Never get tired of walking back and forth for this. J.D. Nelson is next. Next recipient, Dylan Murray. Next senior, Tage Lewis. Next recipient, Addison Evans. Next we have Colin Dean. Next, Logan Seabright. And the last one, Jackson Sandos. Just one more thing I would like to mention to you seniors that are going on to your higher education. The funds will be sent to your schools, your appropriate schools that you put on your applications for the first semester. I believe, I've been told that those of you going to a four-year college will get half of it for the first semester and the other half for the second semester. Those of you going to vocational schools, it'll all be paid at one time at the beginning of the year. Okay, if you have any questions on that, if you have any problems with it, I'm available. I'm the guy to call and talk to, and we'll get things squared away for you, okay? Thank you very much. Congratulations, people.
Wade Schwartz will now give the Willard and Doris Schwartz Memorial Scholarship.
Willard and Doris were the proud parents of 9 children. Their children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren were all involved in many sports events throughout 3 years. Willard and Doris took great pleasure in following the families over the years they supported. These events often took into many good times and discussions. Willard and Doris loved their families' atmospheres that these events created. The dedication, commitment one puts forth when signing up for these challenges. The $250 scholarships and being awarded to seniors and individuals who pass fulfill these benefits. The receptionist this year is Willard and Doris' grandson, Colin Dean and J.D. Turner.
Libby and Bridget Lambert will now give the Stephen Wright Memorial Scholarship.
Hi everyone, my name is Bridget and this is my sister Libby. We are here today to present the Stephen Wright Memorial Scholarship to some very deserving seniors. Steve was the son of Jerry and Nancy Wright and a brother to Doug and Kenny Wright, Carol Lambert, and Courtney R. Brewster. He attended Redfield High School and was a class of 1987 graduate. While attending high school, Steve was involved in a variety of activities and sports. Steve passed away at the young age of 42 from complications due to melanoma. Since Steve's passing, his family and friends have held a poker run in his honor. This is held the Saturday after Father's Day. This year we will be holding the 12th annual ride. If you are around June 24th this year, come join us in remembering Steve or to support this great cause. With the money that is raised that day, we set up a scholarship fund to award a graduating senior or seniors. This year we are pleased to award the Steve Wright Memorial Scholarship to J.D. Turner, Brooklyn Rishi, J.D. Nelson, Camden Murray, Logan Seabright, Dylan Murray, Jack Mills, and Brinley Newhart. Thank you.
Carol Lund will now give the Lions Club Scholarship.
We serve is the motto of Lions International. This includes service in our local communities as well as around the world. The Redfield Lions Club was chartered in 1958, so we have been part of this community for over 60 years. Because of our club's emphasis, students are asked to tell us about their service experiences as they complete the application. On behalf of the Redfield Lions, I would like to thank you for your work. We've selected 2 students for this award, and each award is $300. Would Addison Evans and J.D. Turner please come forward?
George Ram will give the Joe and Norma Ram Memorial Scholarship. Marie Howe will give the Heartland State Bank Scholarship.
Congratulations to the class of 2025. Each year, Heartland State Bank is proud to award $1,000 in scholarships to area seniors. This year, we were so astonished by all the strong applications, and we were proud to award 5 scholarships in the amount of $200 each to 5 Redfield seniors. I'm going to read their names. Please hold your applause to the end. Tell them to read them. The recipients are Madison Seabright, Brinley Newharth, J.D. Turner, Adeline Stoner, and Jack Mills.
Dan and Vicki Apple will be awarding the Ed and Crystal Apple Nursing Scholarship.
Hi, I'm Vicki Apple. I'm representing the family of Edward and Crystal Apple. Crystal was frequently in the community hospital later in her life, and she was always treated with great care, compassion by the nurses and all the staff. She knew how fortunate we were to have such a wonderful facility in Redfield, where the staff sincerely cares for their patients. One of her final requests was to set up a scholarship fund for student nurses. So on behalf of Edward and Crystal Apple, we'd like to present this $1,000 scholarship to Tage Lewis.
The Redfield Area Arts Council Scholarship will be presented by Stephanie Hansen.
Good afternoon. I'm the treasurer of the Redfield Area Arts Council, and it's my pleasure today to award 2 scholarships to students in Redfield High School. The Arts Council strives to bring arts to the residents of Spink County through plays, musicals, dinner theater, and children's theater during the summer. Each year we award as many scholarships as possible, as dependent upon applicants and funds. This year we awarded 6 scholarships to students in area schools. In Redfield, the 2 scholarship winners are Brinley Newharth and J.D. Turner.
Debbie Bauer will now present the Dr. Owens Memorial Healthcare Scholarship.
Good afternoon, and I have the honor of presenting the Dr. Owens Memorial Healthcare Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, sponsored by the residents and staff of the Eastern Star Home. Dr. Owens served as our medical director for many years and also exemplified our motto of to help, aid, and assist in providing care and compassion, and true Eastern Star tradition. Dr. Owens was a man not only of intelligence, but also a man who would do anything for the safety and health of the community he called home. Healthcare was not just a career but a passion, and his respect for life is a large part of his legacy. Dr. Owens is greatly missed by our residents, their families, and staff. We challenge a scholarship awardee to be part of Dr. Owens' legacy and be the difference in their community. It is my honor this year to present Maddie Seabright with the Dr. Owens Memorial Healthcare Scholarship. Thank you.
Roseanne Lemmer will now present the next awards.
Good afternoon. I'm here to represent the American Legion Auxiliary Post 92. I am the Girls State Chairman for our post, and this year we had an applicant who will be going. I'm going to give her her certificate and her Girls State pin. Goes to Cecilia Suker. I'm also here to represent Marlene Eimers for the Catholic Daughters. Here our local court, she's our regent. She has lost her voice today, so she said as long as I can be here that I would ask if I would present a $250 scholarship from the Catholic Daughters to Brooklyn Rishi.
Mike and Sandy Youngworth will give out the next 3 scholarships.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Mike Youngworth, representing the Redfield Knights of Columbus. We have members in Redfield, Millette, Tuller, and Dolan. The Knights of Columbus is the world's largest Catholic family fraternal organization with over 2.1 million members nationwide. To qualify for a Knights of Columbus scholarship, your father needs to be an active member in the Knights of Columbus. Today, we are pleased to present 2 scholarships in the amount of $250 each to Colton Olson and Addison Evans.
Congratulations, graduating seniors. The scholarship that we're about to present in memory of Autumn Youngworth is given by her aunt and uncle, Stephen and Amy Youngworth. In 20 days, it will be 6 years ago that Autumn entered eternity at the age of 24, just 5 years after she graduated from high school, right here in Redfield. Autumn was a senior in high school when this graduating class was in 1st grade. She was a teacher's assistant in Mrs. Carla Olson's 1st grade class. One or two of you might even remember Autumn. Autumn was a good student. She was a fierce competitor in the sports that she was able to participate in. But more important than that is the many lives that she touched in her short time here. Autumn was goal-driven. One of her goals was to be the best person she could be. It matters not how much money we make, how smart, musical, artistic, or athletic we are. What matters is what kind of person we are. In memory of Autumn, I challenge each and every one of us here to be the best person we can be and to help each other become the best person that they can be. This year, we are honored to give this scholarship in memory of Autumn to Brooklyn Rishi. And now I have a presentation from the Ty Eschenbaum Foundation. The Ty Eschenbaum Foundation was established to honor those who have battled cancer. Ty Eschenbaum overcame leukemia in his teenage years. He wanted to recognize and uplift others who have struggled through cancer with cancer survivor scholarships. Ty says this scholarship is not just a recognition of the battle they fought, it is an investment in their future because we believe they will go on and make the world a better place. Today, the Ty Eschenbaum Foundation is pleased to honor someone who battled cancer just like Ty did, with resilience, strength, and courage. The Ty Eschenbaum Foundation is proud to honor Jack Mills with the Ty Eschenbaum Cancer Survivor Scholarship in the amount of $2,500. And we welcome you, Jack, into the Ty Eschenbaum Foundation family.
Shirley Holt will now give the Redfield Area Right to Life Tressie Esser Scholarship.
Good afternoon. I'm Shirley Holt from Redfield Respect of Life. You always hear the word perfect. Everything is perfect, perfect. Well, you know who is the real perfect? That is God. And God doesn't make any mistakes. And that's the truth. He knew He was going to make us, create us the day we were born before He made the mountains and the oceans. That's why I always choose to treasure life. Choose life over death, over the ignorance and the arrogance of me, myself, and I. Choose to love one another as God has made us to love Him and to love each other. To this year's recipient for the Tressie Esser Scholarship, which next year will be Tressie Esser and Bill Esser Scholarship. This year recipients, they did a beautiful job, was Addison Evans and Brooklyn Ritchie.
Dina Bindnagel will now give the next scholarship.
I am here to present the scholarship for my sister, Carol Johnson Hasselbrook, and her husband, Glenn. Carol attended school here in Redfield, and she returned to become a teacher herself. And she believed that every student, no matter what they did, had knew that they had a talent. And whatever the talent is, you can give it to someone else. And so This is for everybody. One person gets the gift, but everyone gets this message that she liked to listen to. It's called "What You Are is God's Gift to You. What you do with that gift is your gift to God." And you all have a gift. So today's scholarship goes to J.D. Nelson.
The Fraternal Order of Police Scholarship will now be given by Shane Peterson.
Good afternoon. My name is Shane Peterson. I am the president of the Fraternal Order of Police here in Spring County, Lodge 10. This year, the 2025 recipient of the Spring County Lodge 10 FOP scholarship would be Tage Lewis.
The Joan Fallon Memorial Scholarship will be given by Jay Smith.
Good afternoon. My name is Jay Smith, and on behalf of the Fallon family, I am proud to be here this afternoon to present Joanne Fallon Memorial Scholarship. For those of you who do not know Joanne, she was a graduate of Northville High School. She had many ties to Redfield High School. However, as her husband Brian worked as a custodian here for 35 years. Both of their daughters, Shelly and Sherry, graduated from high school here as well, and 4 granddaughters have graduated from or are currently attending RHS. Brian and Joanne could always be found in the crowd at any pheasant athletic event, academic, or musical event. Joanne ran the business office at the community hospital for 34 years and was a firm believer in hard work and attention to detail. She was known for fair and conscientious supervisor to many employees of the hospital and was fortunate enough to make lifelong friends as a result of her employment there. So many generous donations, through many generous donations from family and friends. Following her passing, a scholarship was formed in Joanne's name to be awarded to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a post-secondary degree in a career they're passionate about as much as Joanne enjoyed hers. It is my pleasure to award the Joanne Fallon Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $250 to 2 graduating seniors, Brooklyn Rishi and Colton Olson.
Judy Carroll will now present the Community Memorial Hospital Scholarship.
Good afternoon. My name is Judy Carroll. I am currently the Community Memorial Hospital Auxiliary President, and our auxiliary has been in existence since 1951 when the hospital opened. So we're the longest chartered hospital auxiliary in the United States. And today it's my privilege to award scholarships to seniors in our area that have that are going to be going to a secondary institution in the healthcare related fields. This is our 7th year that we're able to hand out scholarships. We raise funds during the year with several different events, and we're able to award 5 scholarships today to our Redfield High School students. The first one I'd like to award is J.D. Nelson. The second one is Brindley Newhart. And the next one is Madison Seabright. The next one is Adeline Stuhlman. And our last one is J.D. Turner. I'd like to congratulate these recipients and all of the seniors this year, the class of 2025. Good luck.
Don Wallner will now give the Mary Lynn and Daryl Jensen Scholarship.
Mary Lynn and Daryl Jensen provided a lively home filled with books, nothing censored, appreciation of the arts from contemporary to classical music, drawing, and an unending variety of sports fandom. Needless to say, they were spirited discussions about all of the above. Opinions were always welcomed and encouraged. This was the fruit of love and the love of knowledge. It was their greatest wish to encourage, promote, and support our Redfield School, its students, staff, coaches, and teachers in order to foster this same desire, to think critically, divergently, and with an open mind. In their honor, Amy, David, and Tracy Jensen, their devoted children, are grateful for the opportunity to continue this amazing legacy of generosity by awarding this scholarship. This year, there will be 3 recipients who will each receive $1,000 to further their post-secondary education. The diligence and commitment to this school and its community are evident in the recipients' kind demeanors and dedication to learning. They are individuals who embrace curiosity and display a passion for thinking outside of the box. It is no small thing that they are connected, not only by blood, but by kindness. Their mothers went above and beyond, along with our stellar hospital, to provide the best care imaginable when Daryl was stricken with COVID. For that, there are never enough words to express the unlimited gratitude and endless compassion that the family holds. It is with humble hearts and sincere gratitude that these scholarships are awarded to J.D. Nelson, Camden Murray, and Dylan Murray. They will follow in the footsteps of those who seek knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and never lose sight of the fact that love is the most important thing. Mazel tov.
Mrs. Kaylin Frost will announce the Ashton Community Hall Scholarship.
Good afternoon. I am presenting the Ashton Community Hall Scholarship on behalf of our board. The purpose of this scholarship is to help local students in our community begin the next chapter in their lives. This year, we are able to present 2 scholarships, one to a student here in Redfield and one to a student who goes to Northwestern. Community service is very important to our committee, as it is what helps keep small communities like Ashton thriving. We would like to thank those of you who applied and congratulate the graduating class of 2025. The Ashton Community Hall Scholarship in the amount of $500 is being presented to Ms. J.D. Turner. Okay, next scholarships, I'm going to have Ms. Bottom come out and help me. We are going to do our pheasant scholarships, and these go to the editors of our journalism, yearbook and newspaper. And so I have $250 scholarships for J.D. Turner, Brennan Newhart, Addison Evans, and Brooklyn Rishi. These ladies have been working. I can't imagine the number of stories, yearbook pages, pictures they've taken, the work they've put in keeping our yearbook newspaper journalism class going. So underclassmen, time to step up. We're losing 4 good ones this year. We need to replace them, and I've got other kids coming up, so we can always use more. So I'm also going to do some journalism certificates for those who have participated, and I had 2 young ladies who were able to be in journalism first semester. So Willow Ronenberg and Emily McPhee, if you would come up and get a certificate, please. Staff members who have been in journalism for the entire year, and we are just finishing up our last pheasant call for the year and our yearbook, our 2025 yearbook. We're in the final pages. That marks 30 yearbooks that I have been the advisor for, so it's time to hand it over. Other staff members, Kaylee Disbrow, come on up here. Hayden Gall, Elena Grunwald, Charlie Youngworth, Hannah Schlechter, Kendall Seabright, Kinley Smith, and I also have certificates for J.D., Brindley, Brooklyn, and Addie. Thank you.
Mrs. Rita Massett will give the Dennis Massett Memorial Scholarship.
Good afternoon. Dennis Massett was a 1969 graduate of Redfield High School. He lost his life in a farm accident in 1983. Every year since 1985, a scholarship has been awarded to honor his memory. The Dennis Massett Memorial Scholarship is a $400 scholarship made possible by an endowment fund, contributions from Dennis's family, and a generous donation from the Redfield FFA chapter. The scholarship is awarded yearly to a graduating senior who is active in FFA and plans to continue his or her education in agriculture or related field of study. On behalf of the Scholarship Committee, it is my privilege to present the scholarship this year to Ms. Brooklyn Ritchie.
Mr. Tommy Gregg will present the next 3 scholarships.
Good afternoon. In 2009, a Sons of American Legion post was chartered in Redfield, South Dakota. The organization is proud possessors of priceless heritage. Our purpose is to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States, perpetuate a true spirit of Americanism, preserve the memories of our forefathers in the Great Wars. We gather in order to promote a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation. The Sons of American Legion family support Americanism, scholarship, the welfare of our children, and service to our community. This scholarship is selected by a committee appointed by the Sons of American Legion members here in Redfield. This year, we are able to award 3 winners. This year's winners are, and if you could hold your applause till the end, J.D. Nelson, Addie Stoner, and Colin Dean. Next, we have our local FBLA scholarship. The local FBLA scholarship is awarded to an outstanding member or members of our local FBLA chapter. This year, we have 3 winners. This year's recipients have been very helpful in making our FBLA chapter a successful one. This group of members has always been willing to help out at our local blood drives, Valentine's Day sucker sales, concession stand, and plan and set up various FBLA activities. This year's winners are J.D. Turner, Brooklyn Ritchie, and Addie Stoner. And our last scholarship we'll be presenting this afternoon, the Brace CTE Scholarship. The Redfield Career and Technical Education Scholarship is for students that were active in career and technical student organizations such as FCCLA, FFA, and FBLA. The funds raised for these scholarships come from the annual CTE night, which takes place during a basketball doubleheader. In 2023, the scholarship was changed to the Brace CTE Scholarship. Mr. and Mrs. Brace combined for an astonishing 74 years of service to education. Their dedication to students, CTE, FCCLA, and FFA have been unmatched. This year's recipients received a scholarship for $500 each. This year, we have 3 recipients, Brooklyn Ritchie, Jack Mills, and J.D. Turner.
Marcia Solheim will announce the next 3 awards.
Wow, good afternoon. It's good to see you guys. You all look so serious. I am Marcia Solheim, and I have been asked to do the following scholarships for today. So it is my privilege to present the first one from the Redfield Literary Guild Scholarship. I am thrilled to present this in $200 to J.D. Turner. You all have to be prepared to hug, because I'm going to hug. Everybody grew up. All right, my next one was SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions. This is a student-led organization focused on encouraging positive decision-making among young people. SAD's mission is to empower young people to make healthy choices and navigate the challenges they face in their daily lives. And today I'm honored to present this year's scholarship award in the amount of $200 to Mr. Jack Mills. I do realize I've known everybody since they were about this high, right? Okay, and last but not least, I'm here on behalf of the Redfield Chapter SPEO. The PEO Sisterhood is a philanthropic educational organization where women can motivate and celebrate other women. It is with extreme pleasure to present this year's scholarship award in the amount of $250 to Brooklyn Rishi. Thank you.
Trixie Schlechter will now present the PTSA scholarship.
Good afternoon. The Redfield PTSA is an organization that supports the school and students in many ways, from sponsoring book fairs, having a readathon, providing folders and planners for students, and providing school supplies for students and teachers. This year, we have decided to award 3 $200 scholarships. I am pleased to award these scholarships to Jackson Etheridge, Addison Evans, and Jack Mills. Thank you.
Adam Hansen, the Redfield School Foundation president, will now announce the next scholarships.
Good afternoon, everybody. First, let me congratulate the class of 2025. Next, on behalf of the Redfield Public School, I want to thank all of the individuals and businesses for your generosity in sponsoring scholarships for our students. Before I present the scholarships under the direction of the Redfield School Foundation, I want to tell you a little bit about the foundation. The Redfield School Foundation was started in 2003 with a gift of $100,000 life insurance death benefit from Arlene Behold Haig, a 1943 graduate of Redfield High School. The foundation is directed by a 9-member board of directors, and I serve as the president. Members of the board of directors make the selections for the scholarships I am about to present. The Henry Baker Scholarship. For those who may not remember Henry Baker, let me tell you a little bit about him. Henry was placed at the South Dakota Developmental Center here in Redfield as a young boy. He lived and worked at the center for many years until the early 1960s when he had the opportunity to leave that facility through a special program developed through the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. Henry's first job in the community was at the Spink County Dairy, which is now at the location of the FSA building. He lived in a small apartment above Gillette Law Offices. Henry never had the opportunity to go to school to learn to read and write, but he was a very hard worker. Even though Henry never received more than minimum wage, he was able to save much of his earnings with the guidance of local friends and bankers and invested wisely. In addition to his work at the dairy, Henry would mow yards in the summer. He could be seen walking all over Redfield, going from yard to yard during the summer. Henry never learned to drive and never owned a car. He walked everywhere. Henry was very involved in the local community and eventually joined the Redfield Lions Club and was a very active member. After his death in 1997, the Lions Club sponsored the Henry Baker Can Bank in his memory. As I said earlier, Henry never received more than a minimum wage, but he was a great saver and investor, and as a result, he accumulated a substantial sum of money. After his death, some of his estate was used to establish a scholarship. The scholarship in Henry Baker's memory is to recognize an individual who is a hard worker and does his or her best to overcome challenges and has an educational goal for the future. Today, on behalf of the Redfield School Foundation, I am proud to present the Henry Baker Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to Jackson Sandos. Please come forward. The next scholarship is the Richard Martsfield Scholarship. Richard grew up and attended school in Redfield. He left school before graduating to join the Navy, but he knew education was important. His hope is that this scholarship will help a student continue their education. It is my pleasure to present the Richard Martsfield Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to J.D. Turner. Please come forward. The next scholarship I'm presenting is the Don and Shirley Hansen in memory of Milton and Violet Hansen Memorial Scholarship. The Milton and Violet Hansen Memorial Scholarship was established in 2001 by their son, Don Hansen, of Hansen Surfboards in Acetus, California. Milton and Violet Hansen were in business in Redfield from 1939 until their death, a span of 58 years. They were always great community supporters and believers in Redfield and the surrounding area. The scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is to be presented annually to a deserving Redfield High School student. I'm happy to say this year's recipient is J.D. Turner. J.D., please come forward. Darla Wenzel Memorial Scholarship. Darla's family is awarding this scholarship in her memory. Darla attended Redfield School from the grades of K through 12 and graduated in 1989. The Wenzel family had 5 kids grow up in Redfield and go through the school system here. We have fond memories of a great childhood in Redfield and would like to support students in their post-high school development. In high school, Darla was in band and played the French horn. She played basketball and was a wrestling cheerleader. She graduated with honors and went on to college at USD, where she majored in math. After college, Darla moved to Austin, Texas, and had a daughter, Maya. She spent her career at Hoover's Incorporated as a customer service manager and then sales analyst. Darla passed away due to breast cancer at the young age of 37. She is loved and missed by all of her family. It is my pleasure to present the Darla Wenzel Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to J.D. Turner. Please come forward. Bruce and Sally Keller Scholarship. The Bruce and Sally Keller Scholarship was established by their children in their memory. This year's winner of the Bruce and Sally Keller Scholarship for $1,000 Miss Madison Seabright. Clarence and Lois B. Miller Tobin Memorial Scholarship. Lois B. Miller graduated from Redfield High School in 1933. It was her dream to attend nursing school, but lack of finances would not allow her to do so. Her wish was to start a scholarship for a student interested in pursuing a nursing career. In the event there aren't applicants intending to pursue a nursing career, consideration is given to those pursuing a degree in a related field. It is my pleasure to present the Clarence and Lois B. Miller Tobin Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Tage Lewis. The H.I. Harrington Scholarship. H.I. Harrington was a longtime businessman in Redfield. This scholarship is given in his memory. It is my pleasure to present this year's H.I. Harrington Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Dylan Murray. Please come forward. Frank and Edith Packard Scholarships. This scholarship is awarded on the basis of personality and character with due regard to honor, courage, scholarship, and leadership. Financial needs or requirements may be considered, but the recipient must have the primary qualifications. In addition, the person awarded this scholarship should be willing, at some point in the future, if circumstances permit, to assist some worthy high school graduate, just as the scholarship has benefited this recipient. This year, it is my pleasure to award the Frank and Edith Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Colin Dean and Logan Seabright. Please come forward. M.J. Hula and Anita Hancock Scholarship. Mr. and Mrs. Hancock were lifelong residents of Redfield. Both of their children graduated from Redfield High School. This scholarship is given to them in their memory. This year, I am happy to present the M.J. and Anita Hancock Scholarships in the amount of $500 to J.C. Hoffman and Adeline Stoner. Please come forward. The Annabelle Gill Scholarship. Annabelle Isel Gill was born near Pontiac, Illinois in 1904. She moved with her parents to a farm northwest of Frankfort, South Dakota in 1908. Her brother, Harry Isel, was born here in 1912. Annabelle attended grades 1 through 8 at the country school. She received good comments on her reports and essays at school, but she never had the opportunity to attend high school or college. Annabelle was a very gifted seamstress and made many quilts and afghans. Because the roads were terrible in Spring County, her family only made it to Redfield twice a year to pick up supplies. She valued hard work, being conservative with money, family, friends, church, community, school, music, the Eastern Star, and most importantly, chocolate pie. This year's recipient of the Annabelle Gill Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Madison Seabright. Don and Lillian Strivens Scholarship is an endowment to the Redfield Methodist Church intended to primarily help graduating high school seniors who are pursuing a vocational technical degree. This year's scholarship, in the amount of $500, goes to Jacob Brennan. Clinton and Darlene Dykstra Scholarships. Clinton and Darlene Dykstra held careers in science and nursing. Each year, they give 2 scholarships to deserving students to help them further their education. This year, the Clinton Dykstra Memorial Scholarship for $500 goes to Jackson Sandos. The Darlene Dykstra Memorial Scholarship for $500 goes to Tage Lewis. Please come forward. Jerry Schluter Scholarship. The Jerry Schluter Scholarship was established by his family in Jerry's memory. Jerry was a patriot, educator, and lifelong learner. This year's winner of the Jerry Schluter Scholarship for $100 is Faith Becker. I think this is the last one. You guys get rid of me after this one. The Mary Ann Haber Roth Memorial Scholarship. The Mary Ann Haber Roth Memorial Scholarship was established in memory of Mary Ann and to commemorate the outstanding care by many wonderful and caring doctors, nurses, surgeons, therapists, counselors, social workers, and many others. This scholarship is awarded annually to a Redfield High School graduating senior with preference given to a student planning a career in a nursing or related field. This year's recipient of the Mary Ann Haber Roth Memorial Scholarship for $100 is Tage Lewis.
Rob Lewis will now present the Royce and Isla Mae Bush Family Scholarship.
I am pleased to present the Royce and Isla Mae Bush Family Scholarship. Although their own formal education was limited, Royce and Isla Mae were enthusiastic advocates for education, a teacher in the truest sense of the word. Royce and Isla Mae designed lessons to instill in their children, grandchildren, and any young person they knew a strong work ethic and a deep desire for lifelong learning. It is in their spirit that this $500 scholarship is awarded to J.C. Hoffman.
Janet Kegler will present the next scholarship.
Good afternoon, students. I'm here today to congratulate everyone that's graduating the class of 2025 to follow your dreams and just pursue everything you want in life. Today, I'm presenting my aunt's scholarship, Arlene Lavold Haig. She is a 1943 graduate of Redfield High School. And I would like to present this to her great niece, Adeline Stoner.
Mr. Hank Brasilia will now present the next scholarships.
Sorry about that. Okay, so to begin, I will be presenting the Joe and Norma Ram Memorial Scholarship. This is a $2,500 scholarship that will be awarded to Brinley Newharth. Next, I will be presenting the South Dakota Opportunity Scholarship recipients. The South Dakota Opportunity Scholarship is a scholarship that is awarded by the state of South Dakota in the 4-year public South Dakota institutions. To meet their curriculum requirements for the Opportunity Scholarship, all recipients have to receive at least a C or higher in all coursework of 4 years of English, 3 years of social studies, 4 years of math, 4 years of science, 1 year of fine arts, 2 years of approved CTE or modern or classical language, half a unit of personal finance, half a unit of PE, and half a unit of health. Each of these scholarships are $7,500 awarded throughout their 4 years of coursework. So if you would please hold your applause until the end. We have 3 recipients that will come up on stage. One is eligible to receive the scholarship, but she is attending the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, so therefore she will not receive the financial award. But first is Jackson Sandos. Second, Brooklyn Rishi. Third, J.D. Turner. And last is Addison Evans. Next, I will be presenting the Build Dakota Scholarship. The Build Dakota Scholarship is a highly competitive full-ride scholarship that is offered to the best and brightest students attending one of South Dakota's 4 technical colleges. It is made possible by
possible by generous donation from T. Denny Sanford, a commitment from the state of South Dakota, and support from our outstanding industry partners. The scholarship, The scholarship was originally established in 2015 by T. Denny Sanford and Governor Dennis Dugo. The program pays for all expenses required to complete a program in one of the Build Dakota's approved high-need workforce areas. It includes tuition, fees, books, laptop, tools, and any other requirements for that program. In return for the full ride scholarship, this student has agreed to share his or her talents with South Dakota by working here for at least 3 years following graduation. The value of this award, depending on the program and length, is up to $38,000. It is with great honor that we present this full ride scholarship to attend Mitchell Technical College to Tage Lewis.
Test 1.
Test.
everybody hear me again? Perfect. Okay. So, our senior scholarship awards are awards that are given by the institution themselves. These are awards that I've been made aware by the institution. Students will not come up and receive anything. You can just hold your applause until I'm done naming off all of the students. First, Brindley Newhart will receive from the University of South Dakota the Health Hero Scholarship, which is $2,500. The Coyote Beginning Scholarship, which is $1,000 per year for a total of $4,000. The USD Freedom Scholarship, which is $5,000 per year for a total of $20,000. And a Dual Credit Award, which is $400 per year for a total of $1,600. Brooklyn Rishi will receive the RDO Conley Krebs Scholarship, which is $2,500 for SDSU Academic Award, which is $3,000 per year for a total of $12,000. The South Dakota Solid Waste Management Association Scholarship for $750. The CHS Foundation Scholarship for $500. Addison Evans will receive the new Nebraska Tuition Grant, which is $16,000 per year for a total of $64,000. The UNL Tuition Assistant Grant, which is $2,500 per year for a total of $10,000. And the Hagen Scholarship for $15,000 per year for a total of $60,000. Logan Seabright will receive the Lohr Scholarship, which is $2,000. The Stratford Community Theater Scholarship, which is $1,500, and his SDSU Academic Award, which is $1,500 per year for a total of $6,000. Addison Stoner will receive her SDSU Academic Award for $1,500 per year for a total of $6,000. Jackson Sandos will receive the Minor Scholarship from South Dakota School of Mines for $2,000 per year for a total of $8,000. J.D. Turner will receive the Coyote Beginning Scholarship, which is $2,000 per year for a total of $8,000, and the USD Valedictorian Scholarship for a total of $500. Please give them a round of applause.
Mrs. Mara Frederick and Mrs. Melissa Zastro will now give out the National Honor Society and National Junior Honor Society. Congratulations to the following students for membership in Redfield's chapter of the National Honor Society and chapter of National Junior Honor Society. NHS and NJHS strive to recognize the total student, one who excels in scholarship, leadership, character, and service. I ask that the following students stand and remain standing until all of your names have been called. Please hold your applause till the end. 2-year members, we have our President J.D. Turner, Vice President Adeline Stoner, Secretary Brooklyn Rishi. Other 2-year members include Addison Evans and J.C. Hoffman. Our 1-year NHS members are Senior Brindley Newhart, and our juniors Carly Brabant, Jade England, Hayden Gall, Ella Rude Peterson, Michaela Schultz, Kinley Smith, Cecilia Zucker, and Connor Zenz. Congratulations.
And National Junior Honor Society members are 8th and 9th graders. All members in good standing at this point. I did tell them they had to have their service hours done to get announced today. 2-year members are Kaylee Disbrow, Katrin Evans, Gemma Hansen, Anna Schlechter, and 1-year members are Eli England, Casey Herman, Brianna Larson, Ellie Rhodes, Raina Rude, Summit Shurseth, Zoe Zastro, and Tatum Zenz.
Ms. Kendra Becker will give out the next awards.
As we celebrate academics, I also want to make mention of a program that we have started this last year called the Redfield Alternative School. I'm very excited to say that we have 11 students, and we actually had our first graduate this year. You may have noticed that we had a student come up here by the name of Faith Becker. She was our first graduate. We won't announce this at a graduation, but I wanted you to be aware of that. And we are grateful that the foundation decided to give out a scholarship to our first graduate of Redfield Alternative School. A lot of times our students live unconventional lifestyles. Last year, Faith spent several weeks in Africa and Uganda working in an orphanage. So that gave her an opportunity to work in a school in a setting that would be more of an alternative setting for her. And she was able to, once she found out about our program, she was actually able to join our program and graduate and finish out her senior credits. So we're excited to announce that Redfield Alternative School has 2 senior graduates this year that you will see at graduation. So congratulations to those young people. The Redfield Board of Education, in keeping with the philosophy of the school district to support procedures needed to promote education with the community, wishes to recognize the accomplishments of students in the academic program. We will recognize the students in grades 9 through 12 at this time. An academic letter will be awarded to students who have met the following requirements. Students must have attained a GPA of 3.2 for the first 3 quarters of the year. No student may have received a grade lower than a C in any of the 3 quarters semester grade for dual enrollment courses. Students may receive only 1 academic letter, but will be given a bar on succeeding years if they qualify for the award. If a student retains her academic achievement levels for 4 consecutive years, the student will receive a plaque as a senior. There will be 4 groups receiving an award. Each group should remain to my right until all students have received their award. Please hold your applause until each group has received recognition. The following students have earned the award for the 24-25 school year. Students receiving their first award are Ruben Alvarez, J.C. Apple, Derek Bogart, Gracie Booth, Josie DeYoung, and you will come up, please. Kaylee Disbrow, Katrin Evans, Riley Freewalt, Gemma Hansen, Victoria Herrera, Maribel McPhee, Chase Odlin, Jonathan Rowenhorst, Luke Rowenhorst, Hannah Schlechter, Jackson Sandos, and Austin Snell. You may now clap. Redfield students, we should be very proud of the large group of students that we have up here, and we'll continue to have those as we go through each year. Let's give them a hand one more time. Students receiving their second award. Emmanuel Alejandro Jardon, Aaliyah Bibo, Jacob Brannon, Colin Dean, Tia Esser, Miley Fye, Gavin Frericks, Bryn Giblin, Layla Hardy, Emery Hoffman, Thomas Jacobs, Noah Johnson, Grace Lemmer, Hannah Lemmer, Madison Morissette, Peyton Moore, Addison Rice, Jackson Root, Amelia Jersep, Ryan Van Bockel, Amaya White, Brianna Young, and Micah Zastro. Congratulations to another great big group of kids doing well. Let's give them a hand again. Thank you so much. All right, students receiving their third award. Chloe Apple, Carly Brabant, Hayden Gall, Jalea Miles, Tucker Nelson, Madden Odlin, Ella Rude Peterson, Michaela Schultz, Alex Schottenkirk, Kinley Smith, Cecilia Suker, and Connor Zenz. Thank you, young people, for receiving your third and working hard for your third award. Congratulations. All right, students receiving their fourth award. And that would be the plaques, I believe. All right. Addison Evans, J.C. Hoffman, Tage Lewis, Brindley Newhart, Brooklyn Rishi, Logan Seabright, Adeline Stoner, and J.D. Turner. Congratulations. Congratulations to our fourth-year winners. This is quite a feat. Good job. We're celebrating and honoring our students of the month. August, September, please come forward because we do have plaques for you. And this is August, September of 24. Our 12th grade student of the month, Jackson Sandos. 11th grade student of the month, Ian Youngworth. 10th grade, Layla Hardy. 9th grade, Elena Grunwald. 8th grade, Riker Bowles. 7th grade, Sage Youngworth. And 6th grade, Cruz Kimlicka. October Students of the Month. 12th grade, Brianna Young. 11th grade, Carly Brabant. 10th grade, Madison Morissette. 9th grade, Chase Oldland. 8th grade, Eli England. 7th grade, Brantley Schwartz. And 6th grade, Malachi Zastro. November Students of the Month. Grade 12, J.D. Turner. Grade 11, Ella Rude Peterson. Grade 10, Emmanuel Alejandro Yardan. Grade 9, Gemma Hansen. Grade 8, Ainsley Apple. Grade 7, Addison Hulsher. And grade 6, Whitney Wirtz. December and January Students of the Month. Grade 12, Brooklyn Rishi. Grade 11, Ruben Alvarez. Grade 10, Tia Esser. Grade 9, Brady Holscher. Grade 8, Tatum Zenz. Grade 7, Braylon Marlowe. And grade 6, DJ Buchholz. February Students of the Month, grade 12, Keely Hawkins. Madden Odlin, grade 11. Grade 10, Micah Zastro. Grade 9, Katrin Evans. Grade 8, Hudson Binger. Grade 7, Avery Van Wagner. And grade 6, Paisley Hazinga. March Students of the Month, grade 12, Adeline Stoner. Grade 11, Noah Johnson. Grade 10, Addison Rice. Grade 9, Zachary Bonine. Grade 8, Priya Hansen. Grade 7, Mason Mogan. And grade 6, Spencer Evans. Council Citizenship Award for 24-25, chosen by a vote of the faculty and the senior class. What are the qualifications? Trustworthiness. This student can be depended upon to meet all responsibilities, does not have to be watched, resist temptations to waste time, create disorder, or destroy property, possesses stability of character. Cooperation with others. Always attempts to make the school activities a success. Will lead or follow. Volunteers for service. Very helpful in class and always tries to promote teamwork. Courtesy. Knows and applies in all situations the rules of considerate and courteous treatment of all pupils, teachers, caretakers, and visitors. Is kind, cheerful, and helpful in group relationships. Worthy citizenship. In home, church, and community. And the final one is character and personality. The recipient of this year's Student Council Citizenship Award, again voted by the faculty and the senior class, goes to Miss J.D. Turner.
Once again, thank you to all of you who made these scholarships and awards possible, and thank you to everyone for joining us this afternoon for this recognition event. Congratulations to all award and scholarship recipients, and our best wishes to the class of 2025.
Thank you, parents, grandparents, all sorts of guests. Thank you for coming today. Seniors, you are excused.